Hey guys, so sorry. Stupid Wi-Fi. I wish Wi-Fi would just if they cut off regular cell service pickup, but probably a phone setting that I just don't understand. So anyway, so sorry, but I think I went back and watched the video. I think it actually cut off right before I was about to go to break. I think I was either in the middle of the last set of hamstring rolls or about to start them. So hopefully you finished up that set. Literally, we were almost at the end. So I'm just going to pick up with the next set, and it makes me really glad that I checked. So sorry. I think we only missed maybe about 3 minutes or so. So really excited to be back. So sorry. Okay, so where we are going next is upper back. So we're going to think your trap muscles, which aren't just these big muscles here. Your traps actually come lower down into your back than you probably realize. So we're working traps, rhomboids, and delts. So that kind of makes up that pretty upper back. When we work those muscles, we are going to work smaller weights. When I say small, I mean small. Our first exercise, I am going to use 3-pound weights. Thanks to the grace of Brenda, she brought me some 3-pound weights. I was really stressing because my only option, my 2.5-pound plates, were already attached to another dumbbell, and I was freaking out because I thought I was going to have to use a 5-pound weight to do this exercise, and I really didn't want to. So that's how light I'm talking. You really want to be light, maybe even no weights for this exercise that we're going to be doing on the floor. And then when we get into our rhomboids, our delts, we're still going to be lighter. Maybe medium for one of the exercises, so think medium. That's kind of where we're working. So your light hand weights. That's what we're talking, okay? Working upper back. We're going to do one exercise on the floor. The first one will be on the floor, and the next 2 will be standing. So sorry again for the interruption. I'm actually, just because now I'm terrified, I'm going to come around, make sure that we're still running, and then we'll get started. So go ahead and get yourself on the floor with your light hand weights. I'm going to take one more peek. Okay, looks like we're still running. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't lose all of you guys forever. I see I don't have any viewers yet. So hopefully you'll join me back in. I'm going to keep going because I want you to get the rest of your workout in. I'm really bummed. So, all right, we're going to do what's called a prone press. So I want you to think in your head before I get laying down, because sometimes it's harder when I lay down. A prone press is, think of an overhead press, right? It's going to be this same motion, like an overhead press, except we're going to be laying on our belly, all right? So that's where we're really going to shift that muscle work to the back of those shoulders, and where we're going to go really light. So think light to no hand weights here. Okay, so we're going to go down to our belly. All right, so we're on our belly. Getting our clothes adjusted. So, we're going to have our hands out front, like we're going to do overhead press. We're going to engage that whole back body, really tighten it up, lock it down. Tight, tight, tight. Our hands lift off the ground, and we pull down like an overhead press, and out. Down, and out. Scoot up just a little bit. Down and out. So you can see what I'm saying. You may not even want a hand weight at all for this. Really squeezing through that upper back. 6. But keeping that entire back body locked down. 7. 8. 9. I'm going to go to 12, I think. 10, 11, 12. Wow. Man. Thank you, Brenda, for bringing me those 3-pound weights. Holy moly. That was a lot. That's a lot of work, guys. If you're doing it right, that should be exhausting to those upper back muscles, okay? All right, so we're going now to what is called a twisted fly. So, twisted fly. I'm going to show you with hand weights, but I might switch to plates. It's just easier for me to show you form with hand weights. So usually when we fly, we have our hands facing this direction, right? And we open up. What I'm wanting to do is to shift that muscle work instead of mid-back to our upper back. So we will turn our weights this way. Get those shoulders back and down. Really lean into it. Set back into it. And we open here, keeping those hands facing forward. That's going to move that fly up to that upper back and shoulders. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, so I'm going to try with these plates. These plates actually might be a little too heavy. And I normally fly with like 15s. So that should tell you really how we're changing this work to a smaller muscle group. All right, so let's see. How do I grip? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No momentum here. We try to avoid that big body movement, okay? 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to drop because I feel like I'm using that big body movement. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm going to take the option to go lighter weight, higher reps on that one. So just a little lesson for you. If you find yourself having to go with this big body bounce, you're using momentum. You're not squeezing through those muscles. So that's why I opted to go even lighter, because I want to squeeze that muscle, not use my body to get that weight going. All right, so next place we're going. Again, thank you, Brenda, for allowing me to borrow your tins, is a wide row. So normally we row here, which is great for that mid-back, but we want to stay higher in that back. So a wide row is here. Again, that same grip that we were just using for that twisted delt fly, and we row to a 90 here. That's how we're going to row, okay? So it's not an upright row here. It's not a row here. 90, okay? And we don't want to come way back. Just stopping at that 90. All right. Roll the shoulders back and set it back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No momentum. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Good job. All right. Whew. Now because I'm crazy paranoid, I'm going to check one more time. Go ahead and get yourself stuck on the floor. That light hand weight. Oh, good. I see we've had a little bit of a rejoin. Yay! So glad. All right, get these out of the way. All right, coming down to the floor. All right, guys, so remember, light to no hand weight. Squeeze, lock down that whole back body, booty, back. Lock those shoulders down. Lift those weights up off the floor. And we're pulling back like an overhead press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to 12, 11, start doing it. All right. Also, sounds like the Davidson County tornado sirens are going off. This workout has just been an adventure after adventure after adventure. All right, so it is currently sunny and beautiful out. I don't think I have anything to worry about with these tornado sirens, so we're gonna keep going. So we've got that twisted delt fly. So we rotate those hands forward, set it back, lock those shoulders back. We're gonna squeeze through those upper shoulders. 2, no momentum, no bounce, all muscle engagement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to 15. Stop whenever you need to. 13, 14, 15. Awesome, awesome. All right. We got that bent over. Wide row. So remember, rowing wide. Not here, not high. Wide. So many rows, right? So many different ways. All right, lock those shoulders back. Open that chest. Set that booty back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use that breath. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. We got it. 14, 15. Woo! Working those small, small muscles really makes such a difference. Woo! I am dripping, y'all. All right, we got one more trip down to the floor. So let's go. All right. So guys, very important. If you are getting fatigued and these weights feel heavy, just let them go. You don't necessarily need them, okay? All right. Hands out. Lock that back body down. Everything. Engage. Squeeze in. Almost like you're trying to lift yourself up off the ground. All right. Weights come up. We pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going for 2 more. 11, 12. Whew. Goodness gracious. That's one of those exercises we call, excuse me, in group fitness, we call them humblers, where you're like, oh yeah, I lift 30s all day long. And then you get humbled when a 3 kicks your butt up and down the street. Whew. All right, we got those twisted delt flies. So at this point, we've really burnt up our shoulders. So really, really, really keep in mind, form. Make sure you're not bouncing to get all that momentum. If you are, drop the weights. All right, hands face forward. Chest opens up. Set that booty back. Let's go. 2. Grip never changes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can tell I used a little bit of bounce on that last one. Whew. All right. bent over rows. And then we're gonna move out of the upper back, go down into the lower back a little bit, mid-back. All right. Woo-wee. Okay. So let's get set up. Roll those shoulders back. Set it back. Open up that chest. Let that heart shine forward. We're going wide row. Let's go. 1, 2. It's like somebody's grabbing your elbows, pulling them back. 3, 4, 5. Shake from the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Man, oh man. That is good stuff, guys. Woo! So that is how we explore the work our upper back can do. Backs of those shoulders, traps, rhomboids, all that good stuff right in here. Oh man, we have to work smaller weights. We can still get awesome results from it though. Oh, let's catch your water. We have 1 set to go. Before I talk about it even, I'm gonna pop around, check, make sure we're still running. Okay. Looks good. Looks like we're still running. Perfect. Thank you so much for coming back and getting the second part of this work in. Oh man, I really apologize. I'm actually pretty impressed that this is my 11th or 12th workout and the first time that we've ever lost connection. So I'm actually really far away from our Wi-Fi, the complete furthest in from the house I possibly could be. So I've always sort of been worried. So I'm glad to see that, not glad to see, but happy it's taken this long, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so to set this up, because we've got a couple of different things going on, our first exercise is going to be a dumbbell pullover, which we have done recently, I think maybe 2 workouts ago. So how we can vary this is, for your highest challenge on your dumbbell pullover, so as a reminder, imagine I'm laying flat on my back, I've got a heavy dumbbell here, and I'm dropping it back, pulling it over. Using those big back muscles here to pull and drop. So, first option is to do it exactly like we did before. Laying flat on your back, legs, in this position behind you, here. So that's your first option. Option number 1, lay on your back. Option number 2, lay on your back, hold a bridge, do your dumbbell pullover. Option 3 is to use the stability ball like a bench. So that's what I'm going to do to show you that fullest option. But remember your other options, lay flat on your back, pull over, lay on your back, bridge up your hips, pull over. So that's level 1, 2, level 3, if you have it, is to use a stability ball, or you can use a bench. If you have a workout bench, you can use a bench exactly like I use a stability ball. So once I do the stability ball demonstration, just do the exact same thing on your bench if you have one. Okay, so we got dumbbell pullover. That's where you're going to use a heavy weight. So whatever your heavy is, that's what you're going to use. I'm actually going to go a little bit lighter than I normally would, just because I need 2 dumbbells and I don't have enough plates to divide up. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter than I normally would, but not by much. Dumbbell pullover. We're going to do an alternating back row. So that traditional back row that we've been talking about here, we're going to alternate. Because we're alternating, you might be able to go a little heavier than normal. So go ahead and think about that. Can I give it a shot? Alternating one at a time, you're really able to focus on that muscle. There's less chance of momentum, but you might be able to lift a heavier weight because you're only doing one at a time. So just think about that, and then we're going to do a tricep pull down. So what that looks like, we're doing it with a band. I may have to switch bands because this band might be a little bit tight for me, but I'm going to try to demonstrate with it. So we're going to take this band, we're going to put one hand through it, and hold it to your chest. okay? Holding it to our chest. We're gonna hook the other hand through it, facing forward. And we're gonna pull down. Really squeezing through the back of that arm. So, I'm gonna give it a shot with this. I'm terrified now that it's gonna explode on me. If I get the inkling that happens, I have some bands with handles I think I can make work. So, go ahead, grab your dumbbell pullover weight, whatever you want that to be. If you're gonna use your ball, grab your ball. If not, go ahead and get down to the floor. Go, get yourself set up. I need just one moment to set up my alternating row weights. Perfect. Thank you for bearing with me while I get those set up. All right, so for my stability ball friends, since we have a heavy weight, go ahead and grab that heavy weight, hold it to your chest. You're gonna roll down on that ball, and I'm gonna switch mine, push it back just a little so I stay on camera, and now roll my shirt up. Okay, so we're gonna roll off. And so we have just our shoulders and our head on the ball. We're gonna hold that bridge so we're driving through those hips. We're gonna hold in a goblet and drop back. Remember, we don't drop beyond our head. Arms stop at the head. Drop it back. Squeeze through that back to pull it over. 2. Tricky way to make our hamstrings and our glutes work again too. Surprise! Every variation except for the one just flat on the floor. We're getting our hamstrings and our glutes involved again. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good job, guys. 9. I encourage you, while you're doing this, to really think about those muscles that run down along your spine, your lat muscles, and not your shoulders. 12. I think that's 14. I'm going to go for one more. 15. Nice. Drop that weight to your chest. If you're on the floor, just let it roll off to the side. If you're on your ball, sort of sit up, and you can drop it down to your side. Awesome. Good, good, good. So just some ways to get a little more work. My client Lee and I had talked about how we both have a hard time feeling a lot of results from that dumbbell pullover unless we get a weight that's so heavy that then it starts to hurt our shoulders. So doing things like this really challenges those lats to work a little more. So just little extras that you can throw on to make exercise a little more difficult. All right, so we've got those alternating back rows. So I'm opting for a little heavier than I normally row because we're going to be alternating. So remember, with the back row, the shoulders backing down, we're going to sit back, bring those weights forward, elbows come straight back, weights scraping our sides. All right, so we're going to alternate, going for about 20, unless you need to go for more. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This really allows us to isolate. 8, 9. Think about those lower back muscles the mid-back muscles. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, no momentum, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. All right. Now we're going to do those tricep pull downs with the band. So we're going to do 10, 12, somewhere in that range. Again, we hook one hand through the band. We're going to hold it to our shoulder. 1 is to hold our band into place, but 2 is to remind us to keep that shoulder back. So you're not pushing into it, just keep that little bit of pressure to remind it where to go. Hook our other hand inside the band, grip it tight. We're going to pull straight down. Squeezing hard through the back of that arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to keep going. Let's give it a shot. 13, 14, 15. Now if you're finding like me, you couldn't quite get a full extension, I dropped my arm down a little bit further I dropped my grip a little bit further down my shoulder. Instead of up here, I brought it down just a little bit, and that gave me a little more room to stretch that band. All right, other side, hook your hand through, push against that shoulder, just a little bit of pressure and remind it to stay open. Keep a nice grip on that band and pull straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze that tricep. 13, 14, 15. Nice. A lot we can do with these bands as long as they're not exploding on us, right? All right, we're going back to those pullovers. Okay. I think my biggest challenge is how do I get on it? Not so much how do I get on it, but still stay towards the center of the screen so you guys can still see me. Okay. So, knock it off, bridge it up, or if you're on the ground, you're just laying flat, or you can bridge it up too, or on a bench, you're going to set it up just the same as I have it here. Lock that core in, squeeze those glutes. Remember, we do not drop lower than our ears. Big muscles running all down your back. That's what's squeezing. That's what's pulling. You might not feel it. It's sending that energy. Those mental notes to that muscle group makes them engage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more. 15, nice. Right. Woo-wee. All right. Rolling off to the sides, we've got those alternating back rows. Let's grab those heavy weights, back and down. Shine that chest forward. Set that booty back. Pulling straight back past those sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like somebody's grabbing her elbow, pulling it back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keeping the shoulders down. We're not pulling through here. 15. 1 more each side. 19, 20. Beautiful. All right. We have this tricep pull downs. Let's grab that band. Whew. So, grip through. Place a hand on that shoulder. Keep a nice grip on that band. We reach through. Lock that shoulder down. Squeeze through the back of that arm. So we pull straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8. Like you're trying to take it another half inch back. 10. Even if it doesn't move, just send that energy. Like you're pushing it back just a little more. 12. 13. 14. 15. Right, switch it out. All right, hand to that shoulder. Let the shoulders fall down. Squeeze back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, right back to it. We got one last set of those dumbbell pullovers. Whew. All right. So let's grab that heavy weight, set it to your chest, roll it back, find that sweet spot. All right. We lift it up, drop it back. 2. Nice long lats. 3. Squeeze them. Pull it over. Extension. Squeeze. 6. 7. 8. Control it all the way back. 9. Control it over. Don't just let it drop back behind you. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. All right. Set that down. All right, you can get rid of that ball or that bench. Move that out of the way. Just got 2 exercises left. Alternating rows, tricep pull downs, and we are done. Whew. Let's grab those weights. Alternating row. Open up that chest. Drop those shoulders, set it back. But let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, halfway there. 11, 12. I'm starting to feel my whole back shake. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 more. 19, 20. Nice. All right. Get those out of the way. All done with that. All we've got left is tricep pull downs, guys. Woo! One more little close adjustment. Get yourself where you want to be. You're going to hook that band. Push to that shoulder. Get that grip forward. Whew. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that beautiful tricep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze it, squeeze it. 11, 12. Almost there. 13, 14, 15. Nice. Other side. Whew, get that grip on the shoulder. Pull it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it, guys. Don't give up. 11, 12, 13. 2 more. 14, 15. Woo! Oh, wow. Man, that was awesome work. I am sweating. I'm dripping. I'm feeling good. I feel like this nice little vibration all up and down the back of my body. Ah, guys, thank you so, so much for joining me. So sorry for the technical difficulties. If you happen to just tune in to this video, please watch the first video. This is the second. They're both probably about 38 minutes or so in runtime. Had a little technical difficulty in the middle, so please watch both to get a full exercise. It just happened to cut off after upper body, so it's almost split, like a lower body, upper body. So if you're looking for one or the other, then there you go. But anyways, if you came back to join me, thank you so much for being patient. We are not professionals. Well, I am a professional, but we are not a professional fitness video shooters. So thanks so much for bearing with me. I really appreciate you joining me. I hope you enjoyed just another exploration of how we can use our bodies in different ways and how we can think differently about our workouts and not always just go do the same grind that we always do. So thank you so much. Share these videos. Let people know what you're doing. Feel proud, feel strong, and just help us get in front of as many people as we can just to encourage the movement, the motion, and the benefits of exercise that far outweigh just what it does to our body. So thank you so much. If you care to donate, Venmo at Strong Style Fit. If you don't use Venmo, tell me what else you want to do and we'll figure it out. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday. I plan to see you back here on Tuesday at 6. And if you have any suggestions, recommendations, what you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to take them. Again, I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care. Be safe. Mwah.